Star Wars, man. See, I've been trying to understand what has gone down in Boba Fett because I signed up for a particular show because of a particular character, and now that character isn't the character I signed up for. And oh, in that character's same show, he does not appear for two episodes, two out of the I think 7 or 8 episodes that there are in this season. And I say to myself that because you like Boba Fett is a bounty hunter. He's a hard bounty hunter. Joe Johnston, who directed Captain America, he created the character for Empire Strikes Back because he created the character. And when he created the character, he's like, no, the character is mysterious. And he even said that no, the character should never take off his helmet because it's mysterious. That's the guy who created it. He said that he should never take off his helmet. And it makes sense because the whole point of why he was so endearing in those films was like, man, what is the history? Yes, George Lucas obviously wasted him as he did with Darth Maul, but we're like, man, what is his history like? See, I always had an issue when at the end of Mandalorian, Boba Fett pretty much sits on the throne. I was like, as cool as it was, I was about to say, wait a minute, okay, so what's the story going to be? Like, because do we want to see Boba Fett as a ruler? Because what we want to see is Boba Fett, the bounty hunter, a guy who only cares about himself, is only for self, doesn't care about anyone else, and screws people over just to benefit himself. And as Joe Johnson said, the creator, he's neither a hero nor a villain. He doesn't have his side. Whatever sides benefits him is what he will do. And people said, oh no, Boba Fett was already Mandalorian. No. The Mandalorian started out as potentially a poor man's Boba Fett, but he turned into a guy obsessed with a little green. Like, Mandalorian is in love. He's in a romantic relationship with that little green puppet. That's what it is. So, for me, and when he took over his helmet, I started to cry. I was like, okay, I'm done with the dude. This dude is a clown. So, the Boba Fett story we should have had is him as a bounty hunter. A hard-edged bounty hunter that isn't attached to a little green puppet or so forth. Because that's not what's... Because I thought what they do with Mandalorian is what I wanted from Boba Fett. But in the end, Disney. And that's where the story lies. Disney. George Lucas sold this for billions to Disney. He sold it. And if you buy something as lucrative as Star Wars for billions, artistic integrity is not paramount. What matters is we're getting every bang for a freaking buck in this whole thing. And that's what they want. So they're like, what do people want? What do they like? Nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. We are going to rinse every little bit of Luke Skywalker. We're going to rinse every little bit of how we can maximize toys. So Boba Fett is this way because they want to sell toys. We can't create a hard-edged bounty hunter that messes guys up, that is potentially violent, or else we will alienate kids because we want to sell this Boba Fett freaking toys. Same thing with the Mandalorian. We can't make Mandalorian that hard-edged, brutal dude who really goes around messing around people because we want to sell these toys to kids. It's all about money. It's all about money. At the end of the day, the bottom line is about money. Artistic integrity has left the freaking building. Star Wars fans will never admit this. I know. But it's a hard pill to swallow. Star Wars, when the dust settles, will only be those three films. I think it's still the best trilogy of all time. I think that it's an amazing story. And Star Wars will always be untapped potential. Empire Strikes Back hinted at what Star Wars could be and where it would truly go. Return of the Jedi dropped the ball, but it was still a thing it ended. But Empire Strikes Back was just knocking on the door like, man, this could potentially be something. And whenever I viewed Star Wars, I was like, you've not reached your potential. It's untapped potential that you've had. So it is what it is, man. And for me with Star Wars, man, I think what Star Wars is now is a commercialized product that thrives off nostalgia. And a lot of these fanboys will eat stuff because people just want to be happy. But for me, nostalgia doesn't do it for me. I needed to take artistic risks.